Hey everybody, this is my last story today, I promise. Uh, I've been speaking in a previous video about why you haven't seen a lot of me lately. And let's start with the major reason. There are a lot of others, but we'll get into the good one right now. A little over a year ago, my niece of the heart, meaning one of my leather nieces, asked if she and her partner could be married in Jill's in my garden. Well, not only was that an amazing honor, it, my stars, explaining this is not going to be easy. It is an honor and a wonderful obligation that I felt that I had to her mother, Laura, who is a sister of my heart. And so the wedding planning began, and of course the garden had to be prepped. Some of it had to be done almost a year in advance. Well, anyway, I got to do all of the wonderful things that I never thought I would do, which means I got to be a mother of the bride. Having no biological children, I never thought that honor would come to me. So anyway, in helping her plan and the joy of her getting her dress, and of course, my own anxiety with not only being mother of the bride, but also to some extent being location manager. Uh, Garden prep went into full force this time last year, including colors and the beginnings of ordering of flowers and all sorts of things. Well, for those of you who know anything about Indiana's weather in the last 3 months, Mother Nature has not, and I repeat, not been cooperative. So, along with all of the angst of the fact that wedding dates don't change no matter what Mother Nature might say or do, came the flurry of all of the annuals, brightly colored flowers that had to be planted and all sorts of things like that. And flowers that were ordered well in advance couldn't be delivered because Indiana was cold and rainy for almost the last 3 months leading up to the wedding, which was Memorial Day weekend. So Auntie Vi went sideways trying to explain to Mother Nature that I really needed this done. And then I lost my mind at the library, not just my home, but at the library and center backyard, and completely redesigned that as well. So with the help of my son of the heart, Bud, and one of my club brothers slash baby brother, Rick Newton Treadway, also known as Hooker, who decided to help me create a rose garden in the back of the center to go along with the labyrinth and the pergola that were added for the wedding, plus all the angst of making sure that the home garden was done and done properly and the flowers were growing and Mother Nature wasn't going to throw a hiccup into this. I probably came as close as I wanted to having a screaming fit with nature. But the library is now a spiritual center as well as a center for leather and for the therapists who want to study us. So someone jokingly said, there is the body, which is the library, the mind, which is the center, and now the soul, which is the labyrinth, the rose gardens, the meditative gardens, etc. And the home garden, the backyard garden, which with the help of a florist friend of mine who was hired to do the bouquets and things like that, made the backyard look like something out of an incredible Disney painting. So the fantasy for a garden wedding, Mother Nature decided to gift us with the most perfect 2 days. And yes, 2 days. Day one in the labyrinth for the couple to be blessed and the ancestors to be called. And then day two for the wedding itself in the backyard garden. Not only did it go off without a hitch, but it went off with so much love and joy for this new couple walking into a new life together that I think some of the spirit and joy of the wedding is now a permanent part of the spirit of the garden. So anyway, remembering that I am old, it was a couple of almost a week of sleep, and putting the garden back together, taking down some flowers, adding some others, and making sure the birds were fed, and just rocking in and taking in the joy that now Mama Vi is feeling like the strength is coming back, and I am just about ready to rock and roll and get some more stuff done. Of course, the minute I said that, Indiana's heat went from about a comfortable 79 to 96 with a feel index of 114. So I'm going to be working kind of slowly, but it's given me a chance to open up a couple of boxes that came in this week, and you've seen those unboxings. So at least there is some of the tale that goes with the last couple of months, and a few of the pictures of the center's new yard. And most of you have already seen my garden, so that's not a surprise. But a few of the pictures of the center's new pergola, labyrinth, and rose garden are up on the library site. So now that you know what I've been doing, see you not just in the library, but in the center. Come walk the labyrinth, sit in the quiet in the shade, grab a good book, and meditate.